Welcome to Tabletop Battle and yet another video where me and Martin are going to be goofing around.
Yes, sir.
As usual. This one is going to be an explanation,
Yes, sir.
of scenario 3 in the 148 Tactic tournament that we're bringing to the UK in February 2020. It's the 22nd and 23rd of February 2020. That's a lot of 20s.
Yes, sir.
2020 vision. So anyway, that will show you how this mission is supposed to work. So we thought it was kind of cool to, because it's custom scenario, me and Martin made it.
Yes, sir.
But it will be introducing light machine guns. Cool. So we'll show you how it works.
Oh, was that my line? Sorry. Cool.
Okay, you can say something.
Yeah, so we'll be playing just the normal 4-man out-of-the-box starter sets for 148.
In the tournament, you can have up to 5 men, so...
Yep. And we'll talk about how the light machine gun works. We'll talk about how the command ability affects the light machine gun as a team. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to show it in the game, because we're going to be playing... This is our test of the mission.
Yes, mission test.
And... yeah, if you're unfamiliar with the game, check out our other videos.
How to play.
And if you just stumbled across us searching for something else, I'm Martin, this is Svein, and we do miniature wargaming videos.
On Tabletop Battle.
Yeah, check out our
channel. It's called a channel.
Yes.
And also check out the official 148 Tactic
Facebook
group tournament on Facebook.
To find the tournament.
Yeah, because we would love to see you there.
And if you haven't signed up, hurry up, because there's like 14 slots available, I think. There's only 30 people coming.
Yeah, and we're already at 12 people, I think, so it's 18 spots left. Yeah.
Okay.
So you should check that out and, join us, because day 1 of the tournament we'll be teaching you the game. Day 2, you will play the tournament proper.
Yeah.
So if you're a beginner, no problem. If you're a veteran, no problem. Cool.
We'll get back to the action.
Now. Okay, so we're in from the tournament right now, and
yes, sir.
The tables will be preset, not exactly like this, but there will be terrain on them.
Yeah, some terrain.
Hopefully some cool stuff from Sarissa.
But you'll also have your pre-selected terrain, one piece per model.
So if you have 5 models, 5 pieces of terrain.
Yes, sir. I have 4 models, so I have 4 pieces of terrain.
I got 4 models, 4 pieces of terrain.
I'm playing the US.
I'm playing the Germanos, that's why I'm using the T2B die.
Okay, so we have a roll-off to place the terrain.
We have. I roll a 2, you roll a 4.
I roll 4.
That means you get to place the terrain. And he places the terrain, then I choose the side.
You decide?
I choose the side. So now he's setting it up pretty... it's
like this, I think.
Yeah, it's decent, because as I can choose the side, he doesn't make it too...
I think I want to make it as
fair.
Possible as...
you never know who's going to end up choosing the table.
I think I'm going to do it like that.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I will just choose this side as you set up the table. Then I will get to choose the side, and I choose this one since I'm already here.
Yep, practical. Nice.
And
it's a roll-off to place the first model.
How many points do we have?
Oh, I just have the standard box.
You have 27, I have 27.
Is sir?
Normally, if I had less points than him, he would have to deploy his first model.
Yep.
And vice versa. If I had the most points, I would have to deploy first. We have the same number of points, so we will roll off, and the winner decides. I roll a 5, you roll a 6, of course you do.
So you can place your first model?
I can place my first model. Hey, where are the models?
What models?
Yeah, Lars didn't get it. Lars is filming right now. I was talking about,
Yeah, I understand that you wanted the super models, not the German models.
It's this
but you
joke.
have the super soldiers.
It's this joke, when gamers are playing about talking about models, other people think they're a model. Ooh. But we're never mind.
Svein, remember, not everybody's from the north of Norway.
No.
I will start by deploying a Modelos.
Alright, and while he's doing that, when we play on a 3x3 table like this, we can deploy our models 5 inches from the table edge. So they don't have to be exactly at the table edge. So you can start out in some sort of cover.
some sort of cover.
Yeah.
So this guy will actually fit very nicely here. I think it's important to note that we have made one decision, and it's this piece of terrain will count as a donut cover.
Yeah.
The other ones are just giving us cover.
Yeah.
And this one is blocking line of sight. That's the donut cover. This one will block line of sight if you're, if you can't see your foe. So I've positioned one there.
I'm going to position one over here. That's my Harry Lee, and that's my Sniperoonie.
That's your Sniperoo.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what he's going to do. Then we need to do some countering of that.
Yes, sir, Mr. Krieger.
Mr. Krieger is going to take up a position of cover here.
Alright, Mr. Dean Stanton's going to be some backup over here. I just want to be 6 inches away from my buddy.
Yes,
Because there's something called suppressive fire.
there is.
Like that. Go.
And remember that, suppressive fire. It's very, very harsh.
It's
now-
very cool. Very cool.
Now I need to have a runner here because I need to get up to that. Yeah, did you show? This is the MG position. This is what you're fighting for in this scenario. We haven't talked about it.
So, on the middle of the battlefield, on one of the edges, there's going to be one of these donut covers with a machine gun on it. I haven't had time to paint this one yet, but it's for instructional purposes. And that machine gun thingy will be the goal of the mission. If you control that one at the end of your round, you can extract one piece of intel from maps and documents inside, and you can also use the machine gun to wipe out your enemies.
Wipe out.
And the player with the most intel wins the game, or the player controlling the machine gun at the end of the game wins automatically, even if the other player has extracted more intel. Because the intel is a tiebreaker.
Intel is a tiebreaker.
The machine gun is the objective.
Yes. Okay, so now we have done our positioning.
Yepsy Pepsi.
Yep. And that means we are ready to start playing. And you do that by rolling another die, and the winner decides who starts, and that is the
That's the order.
that's the order you play. You roll 3, I roll 6, so I will get to start.
Yes!
So I get my 5 action tokens, and we will start by... Can't get anything on him, but I can get... Oh! Martin! I have a clear shot at that guy.
You do?
I do.
No.
Yes. You should have had a laser. Should have had a laser.
Yep, you got a clear shot.
Clear shot.
5 plus.
You are in cover, please.
I'm in cover.
So this is Dietrich Meyer who is going to shoot, who is going to spend 1 action token to shoot, 1 action token to aim his shot. That means he gets 3 shots.
3 dice, 1 shot.
Yeah, that's what I said. 3 dice, hitting on 5 plus since you are in cover. Rolling a 5.
That's a hit, so he's wounded.
He's wounded. Okay, cool.
Will this be the guy where is this the game where Svein finally wins?
Yeah, because this is the game where we're trying to explain the rules of something happening over here.
Okay, so I shouldn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's use.
But yeah, that brings up a thingy. If I lose half of my team, I don't retreat, because the objective here is to take out the gun position, or to take control of it, not to kill the other team.
Yes. So I will spend 2 actions on this guy, so he can move 8.
Yes, sir.
Or up to 8. I want to put him here.
Yep.
Would you say that that is blocking? Because I don't know how we should...
Well, you don't have true line of sight, and we said that this one blocks line of sight, so you can't see me.
Okay, so we just made a quick decision, a judge's call, that the base of this thing...
Base of this blocks line of sight.
Yeah.
So you banked your last action token,
I did. So I got 1 banked, 4 spent.
and that brings it over to me. This is turn 1. This game only lasts 6
6
turns. And that means each player gets to activate 6 times. So I get my 5 action tokens. Mr. Frank is wounded.
He is. Lucky shot.
I'm gonna have to do something with my other dudes. Mr. John Kelly is gonna move and fire.
Okay, move and fire. He has a 3-inch move and fire.
That's correct. That brings me over here.
Okay, you're in base contact with the cover, so you ignore it since it's less than 2 inches.
That's correct. And I have a clear line of fire to your commander.
Okay, so that is 1 shot hitting on a 5 since I'm also in cover.
That's correct. That's a 6.
Oh my, can you stop with the 6s?
I'm sorry. Well, I'm trying to do the objective thing.
It's Gaslands, it's 148 tactic, it's everything.
It's life. I win.
Ah!
Sorry, guys. He's gonna do another action. That's gonna be a move.
Yeah, but this guy is wounded.
He's gonna move 3. Moving him over here.
Okay, so that's 2 actions spent on him.
And he's getting 1 more. Another move and fire. Bring me up here. And I'm gonna fire upon Otto.
Otto.
Yeah.
Okay, so Otto is
Otto
also
is in cover
in cover
and
and
taking
cover.
cover.
So
That's gonna be a 6 to hit.
with a 1 die. Don't you dare!
No,
Don't you dare!
no, it's a 2. And my remaining 2, I'm gonna use one of them on Dean Stanton just to get him closer to the objective.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Just gonna move him over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bank the last one. And no, wait, I'm not gonna bank the last one. What am I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm gonna move him again over
Get
here.
some nice cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 tokens spent.
Yeah. Your turn number 2. Alright, that's the start of round 2.
Okay, cool.
You're player 1. You banked 1, so you now have 6 action tokens.
And I've already planned during your turn what I was going to do.
Nice.
This is something you can try to do during the tournament so that you...
It saves a lot of time.
Yeah, but, you know, don't stress it. Don't be worried because there's going to be 1 hour per game, so you will have plenty of time.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to learn how to become a quicker player, you can think while the other player does his thing.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Anyway, I'm going to spend 3, and that is the allowed movements on Otto.
Yep.
And as you all know, Otto has a move of 5.
So you're moving 3 times.
I'm moving 3 times. Sadly, it is over 13 inches. If it wasn't, if it was 13 or less, I could have done 2 moves of 5.
And the move in the fire.
And move in the fire. At this point, I will move 3 full moves of...
And that places Otto in the donut cover with the machine gun.
yeah, so he's moving 15 inches.
And when you enter the donut cover with the machine gun, you get 1 free move.
Yes, this is important because we debated this, and as we said, we have been. This is a play test. We have done some other testing. As you can see here,
Oh, it's very white. There you go.
this is the actions you have on a light machine gun.
Yes, sir.
So if I had, for Otto's instance, he has 2 actions left now, but it would be silly if I could, you know, start doing everything I wanted.
Yeah.
With it. So what we have said that however many actions you use to get into that position, you will have 1 move, 1 free move is what you get on the machine gun.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't start shooting because you have to, you know, have to load the gun, you have to move it into position and all that.
So we'll get back to what the stats means later, but what you can do with the machine gun, with a move action, what's that, Svein?
Well, what I can do now is, you know, just for fun, I can turn it.
Yep.
And
It's not for fun though. That's what a move action does.
Yes, I'm moving I'm not moving the entire cover, of course. I'm just
But it's
moving.
moving the machine gun to point straight at my soldier.
Yes, and that means, of course, that you move or you die.
Yeah. Because the machine gun can only fire at what it's pointed directly at.
Yes.
It doesn't have 360 vision like the soldiers do. And with a move action, costing 1 action token normally, but he gets it for free the turn he enters, you can lay the gun, as it's called in the official rules.
Yes.
But this is sort of a house rule that you get a free one.
Yes. So this is for this specific scenario, just to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
So that's auto used. I will, in addition, spend 2 on Dietrich Meyer. He already has 1 well-performed shot, but he will move into this. It's not a donut cover, but we have discussed it, and as long as I'm on this base, I will have a cover.
Yeah, some sort of cover. Yep.
So that's 1 spent, and the second one will be used to lay down a suppressive fire. No, it's not suppressive, opportunity fire.
Cool.
Because that will allow me a clear line of sight shot down here. And I will cover this entire, what's it called?
Area.
Point
of entry.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if he decides to come over here, I can unleash it.
And you're forcing me to move this one, but you're preventing me from reaching the objective. That's clever.
Yeah, because as Martin said, gathering intel is the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
But you win if you hold the MG position. So now I need to protect him. But as you said, that will force you to use that guy. My boss is out, so he can't do anything. But I will spend my last action token, my 6th, on Christian Kruger.
Okay. Not saving anything to go into cover or something?
I can't. Because that Harry Lee is very dangerous.
Yep.
So he will have a move and shoot of 3 inches. That brings me into this cover, because it's less than 3 inches.
I think I can see your target over here.
I think you can see my target, and I also think
I have no cover from this.
Cover. Only the cover that you have, normally, from not having done it.
In cover. Yep.
Yeah. So with a move and shoot, I get 1 shot. It can't be aimed.
That's correct.
I will hit you on a 5 since it's
in cover.
If I were within 10 inches, I would have had an extra shot, but I don't. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
5 plus. No!
So, swing and a miss.
That's a swing and a miss, and that is going to hurt.
Okay. Hey, man, I think I'm ready now.
Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to do? How are you going to counter this?
Oh. Yeah, you get 1 point, because you held the thingy at the end of your turn. So 1 point for Svein.
Cool.
And since you pointed your gun at me, I'm going to remove the wound shock.
Yes.
So remember that.
So he's back in the game.
But this guy can move. So I'm going to move him so that you can't shoot me without laying the gun again the next turn.
Yeah, or moving it.
Or moving the gun. Yeah.
We are using a simplified version of the rules.
Yes, because you can move the gun and shoot the gun in the same turn.
Yeah.
But you get the free move thing. So if I had been...
If you had been wounded.
If I couldn't have moved, then you could have shot me on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
For free. Or not for free, but
we shouldn't tell that to people, because that's tactic.
It's one for the tactic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
I'm going to move the instant.
You are going to move, and I see 1.
And that takes me over here.
Here's a 4-inch move.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to move again.
Okay, that
brings me into the opportunity fire area.
Yeah, I would like you to come as far forward as possible so that I can shoot you without cover.
Because I'm going to do a triple move.
Oh.
A triple move brings me all the way over to Otto.
Yeah, that's a 12-inch move. You get into base contact with the donut cover, and thus we are engaged in hand-to-hand. Now, you saw that I spent all my tokens, and I didn't really think about it. I can't
You only get 1 dice to shoot me.
I can't aim my shot.
Where do you want to shoot me, man?
I want to shoot you there!
Ow! Okay. You get 1 shot over here.
I get 1 shot with this guy tracing a clear line of sight down range at your base.
Yes, sir. So,
what do I need to hit?
You need 4+, because I am out of cover.
4+ out of cover. Come on, baby. Yeah!
All right. It's okay. It's okay.
And he's now wounded.
Yeah. But that's okay, because now you've sprung your trap.
But that means I can turn the MG when it's my turn again?
Yeah, and fire upon him. But I still have a couple of action tokens.
Oh, scheisse.
And Mr. John Kelly.
Your squad leader?
My squad leader.
Okay, but...
He's going to do a move fire.
Yeah, let's explain this, because this is normally you have to pay 2 action tokens to move over terrain.
Yes, sir. But in this tournament, since the terrain is less than 1 inch thick or wide, like this one is over 1 inch.
That costs you 2 action tokens.
And this tiny one only costs 1 action token.
Yes, because otherwise it would be very limiting.
Yes, sir. So I'm moving over here. I'm firing upon Otto.
Okay, from within...
From outside of 3 inches.
Okay, so you're outside of 2, but you're inside of 5.
Yes, sir.
So if I had a token
Yeah.
and taken cover with him, it wouldn't have mattered.
But you still get cover for being inside a donut cover.
Yes, because you have to be within 2 inches to ignore that.
That's correct. So I'm going to be hitting on a 5.
1 die, hitting on a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh my lord, can you stop it?
I still need to remove you from the thingy.
Yes, and that costs an action. You didn't think about that, did you?
But if I kill you and I'm in base contact with it, I can still extract the intel.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a fire and move.
Fire and move with him again. That's your last action token, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this time, you do get the in cover thingy.
You're gonna kill him?
You get the wound shock.
Are you gonna shoot?
I'm going to fire and then go into base contact.
But you can just move into base contact and shoot him, hitting on a 4 since you ignore both cover and in cover.
Oh, that's true. But
because you don't have any more actions to do after
that's
you
correct.
get there. But you will be in base contact and you will score 1 of these tiebreaker points.
yeah.
So you move your 3 inches, then you unleash your 1 die, which you now hit on a 4 since you are within 2 inches of me.
But if I want to fight you with my hand to hand.
Yeah, but I'm down. Ah, you know, I think actually that is a thing. You can fight in hand to hand if you so desire when you get wounded, because in hand to hand you continue till one guy is dead.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot you and then move into base contact with the thingy. And if you're still alive, I'm going to hand you.
So
Because if I move into base contact first, I'm going to have to hand you.
that is true. That is
So
true.
I'm shooting and then moving it.
Okay, so shooting, hitting on a 6 now.
I knew I had a plan. No, it's not going to be a 6.
No,
'cause
it's a 5.
I ignore the cover.
In cover. So you hit on a 5 again.
It's a miss.
Nope. And then you move into base contact. We are now in hand to hand. I will have to use Otto's wounded side, which is 3 dice in hand to hand. How many do you have in hand to hand?
I have 7.
You have 7 dice. Should be no problem for you, should it?
That's correct.
I just want to point out that if I roll 2 6s,
Then I die.
it's then you're dead. No, I don't even have to roll 2 6s. I have to roll 2 6s.
Because we fight until we're dead.
And only 6s score hits in hand to hand.
Yes, sir.
So if I roll 2 6s, you're dead. And if you roll 0 6s, I'm still only wounded.
But if I roll 1 6, you're
I'm
dead.
dead.
So
Okay.
roll your 3 dice first, and because I'm going to have to borrow some dice.
Okay, I will roll them here, and let's look for 2 6s.
What? What?
How do you like that?
Okay.
How do you like that?
I'm still gonna. I'm still gonna kill your guy.
I also rolled 2 6s.
So they kill each other, and that ends round 2.
But wait, you don't have anybody in close contact with that at the end of your turn.
No, so I score 0 intel points. Svein is still in the lead as we move into turn 3.
Oh my god.
Alright, Svein. How the start of turn 3, by the way. Svein's still leading with 1 point after this. What is it called? Abysmal combat?
You know, now you can see how it is to be on the receiving end of your rolls.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway.
gonna be playing the Germans in the tournament.
You remember we're Team TTB,
Oh, yes, we are.
but we are playing the Germans.
Yes.
This guy is back in action.
Yep.
Removes the wound shock. He's on his red side. I'll
Yes,
give
sir.
him 3 action tokens straight away.
3 tokens.
So that means he's going to do running.
Yep.
He's going to run 9.
9!
You know what? I can actually do a 3-3-2. That's 8.
Yep.
Just-
And be out in the open.
I can, but you know, he's wounded and all that. And that allows me to do a move and shoot with my last 2 inches.
That's correct, man.
Gonna hit you on a 5 over there.
Yep.
No!
That's a 1.
Ah! Scheiße. But I'm just gonna check. I think I'm within. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next turn I can move 3 times, be in contact, and all that.
Yeah.
Then we go over to plan B, which is to make him shoot. at your
There's
wounded
a
guy.
in here. Yep.
He will also hit on a
Yes,
5.
A clear line of fire. Boop.
Hitting on a 5, since you're in cover.
That's
And then I have to use my last one again to put down another opportunity fire
what?
at the same spot.
Well, you really hate that guy.
No, I don't, but you know, he can just move once and be there.
Hey, yep.
So I need to stop him. So opportunity
All right.
fire over there. That's all I can do.
Me over to my turn 3.
Indeed.
And if you can just hold this camera
I will
thing,
hold the camera.
I get 5 action tokens.
Yes, you do.
And I haven't planned. Sorry. My guy is still in wound shock. No, he got wounded. No, yeah, this is the turn he skips. Because he got wounded on my turn.
He got wounded on your turn because I shot him with an opportunity fire.
Yes. So I'm going to use Mr. Frank Williams. He's going to be moving towards the objective, but also into some sort of cover.
Okay, so that's 1.
And from here, he is going to have to shoot the guy running over there.
Oh no. Do you have to?
Yes, I have to.
Okay. So that's a clear line of shot.
Yes, sir. Hitting on a 3.
4.
Yeah, hitting on a 4.
3, that's bolt action.
And I'm going to aim the shot, getting 3.
And if you haven't seen, take a look at the 148 versus bolt action video we did.
Yeah.
Just to see
explaining
some
of the
similarities and differences between these two games. Because they match up really good if you want to do campaigns and, you know, small games in between big games and stuff like that.
3 dice. Hitting on
3
4.
dice, you move and then you shoot and then you aim. So that's 3 tokens spent.
Yep, that's his limit.
That's his limit. Because he's wounded.
Yep.
Needing a 4.
I'm going to roll in here somewhere.
And he rolls a 6 and a 4, which means he is now dead. And when he's dead, you lay him down and he becomes cover.
Yeah, but you still have the most intel, so I'm going to start running with my...
Harry Lee.
Or do I just jump into the... No, I don't have enough movement.
Harry Lee's over there.
Harry Lee's over here. You've got your Christian Kruger.
I really need to stop you. Now it's going for me. Now I have to start killing you.
Yeah, and I have to start running towards the objective because
You need to get into
I
that
don't
objective.
have enough rounds to make this. I'm going to do a double move.
That's 8 inches.
Yes, sir. I'm just going to move like 7 of them. Getting
take
behind
cover.
this tree over here.
Okay, so that's your 2 last action tokens spent.
Yes, sir. I'm out of tokens.
And turn to me.
Oh, hey guys! You guys have probably already bought the Tabletop Battle dice and the Tabletop Battle dice bags and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys want shirts like this with the Tabletop Battle logo or coffee cups or stuff, we just started branding merchandise. So just click the link thingy. I don't know where he's going to put it. I think it's going to be around here. And use our web shop.
Okay,
So how do you want to spend your turn 4? You're still in the lead with 1 intel. You got Christian over here. You got Dietrich over there.
Yes.
I've got Harry behind the tree. And I got a couple of guys over here.
I have a lot of guys. We need to do something about that. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take...
I'm running for the intel, because that's what wins the mission.
Yes. So I need to kill that guy.
What guy?
This guy.
Oh, that guy.
He
Dean
is-
Stanton.
Yeah, he is in a sort of... He's in an area of opportunity fire.
He's wounded in an opportunity fire area.
Yes. I can also possibly shoot at this guy.
Yeah, you can.
Will...
I got a couple of pieces of cover if you're shooting from there, I think. At least one.
From there... There is my base.
Yeah, and here's my base. Yeah. And it's outside of that one.
So, what? How much?
Ooh. I actually don't think I have any cover.
I don't think you have cover either. Bob Iger. No, in fact you don't. I can see it quite clearly from here. The edge of my base can see your base. So I will actually try to kill him.
Okay.
So I will do that by giving a so-called fire order
Yes, sir.
with an aim.
All right.
Do you have any tokens?
I have no tokens. I'm using everything just to get to the objective.
Which is
Because that's the mission.
and this is kind of cool because now I'm forcing him to come to
Yeah.
try and get that. At the same time, if he manages to get there, I will have a very hard time to to getting out of there. So that means for me now, I will start to work with my other guy to move up as a backup, but I also need to stop him from getting that vital point or 2 points that lets him win the game if none of us can capture it.
That's correct.
So he will shoot and aim at your guy, hitting on a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, he's wounded.
He's a 4 and he's wounded.
So that means that Frank William is now a casualty of war.
Yeah, he's... was he wounded?
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's wounded. Oh, so now he's dead.
I will spend another token on Dietrich
Yes, sir.
to lay down a suppressive fire now. Or opportunity fire there,
Opportunity fire again. Yep.
instead of trying to kill you. Then I get 2 tokens left. I will now move... First I'm gonna do a 3-inch move over to here.
Okay.
And I will then take a clear shot at you with 1 cover for you.
Okay.
So it's 1 shot at long range. I will hit you on a 5.
Yep.
So let's see over here if we can get lucky and score the 6. Nope.
That's a miss. Luckily.
And then I will spend my last action token on him to move another 4 inches,
Okay.
which will put me there.
Okay.
And that means I will have to run for the next 2 rounds to get into the cover.
All right. So then it's my turn.
It's your turn, man.
I'm gonna activate Mr. Harry Lee over
I
here.
am afraid of that. Yes, what are you gonna do with him? What are you gonna do?
First of all, I'm gonna remove the wound shock.
Yeah, because now you got this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Mr. Harry Lee. He's a sharpshooter, but he's not gonna shoot. He's gonna move.
Ah, so you didn't take the bait. Scheiße.
I'm gonna move closer to this piece of cover
Okay.
so that I can take a shot at your dude over here.
Oh no! The guy who has opportunity fire?
Yep. So I'm spending an action token to shoot him.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I'm gonna hit you on a 5. Do you want to take cover?
I don't have any tokens, I can't. Do you want to aim?
3 tokens. No.
I don't think you should. Was it long? Yes, long range. You
Long
get
range.
1 die.
Hitting on a 5.
Hitting on a 5. Come on, miss. Yes, it's a miss.
Then I'm gonna shoot again.
No.
And this time, I'm gonna aim.
Okay, so now he has to do it. So that's 3. Is it 3? Isn't it 4?
It's 4.
Because he's aiming for 3.
That's correct.
He's badass. Needing a 5. And that's the 6 and a 5, but it only counts as 1. So he is now wounded. But more importantly...
That removes your opportunity fire.
Yes, opportunity fire is removed, and that means...
But No!
Yes.
I have too few.
Yes.
I'm gonna move into base contact with the machine gun,
Yes.
extracting 1 piece of vital information.
And what he means by having too few is that he can't throw me out.
Yeah, it costs 2 action tokens to enter and throw out the opposing guy. And if I had enough, I could have used the machine gun to
Lay it.
cover your approach.
Yeah. So what he meant was that he spent 1 action token to move into base contact, but he has to spend another token to get me out of there.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's two tokens. Okay, so then it's my turn.
Alright, so the score now is 1 Svein, 1 Martin.
Because you got intel by moving into base contact
Yes,
to
sir.
the objective.
Yep.
None of us currently hold the objective.
That's correct, man.
And I have to leg it.
Yeah, you have to run.
Because this guy is now out of commission for this turn.
Yes, sir.
But I...
I like the way you lay down your wound shock. You put it on top of the in cover token, so that on your next turn you remove the wound shock and you're in cover.
Yes, you're in cover when you become wound shocked, and
Yeah.
that's not something that goes away until you actually do something. So I will start by moving this guy. He's going to move up 8 first.
Yeah, that's a double move.
That's a dull move. Then I am within 10 inches.
Yes, sir.
There is no way I can shoot at you without crossing that cover.
That's correct.
So I have spent 2 on moving. Then I will spend 1
On shooting.
on shooting with an aim.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Aiming is an action.
Yes.
Then you can't reach the objective.
Yes, because I got... No! Scheisse, because...
He's got a limit of 4.
He has a limit of 4. He's not Otto. And he's not my squad leader who has 5.
And
It's
you
so
see what I did there? That's gentlemanly gaming.
Yes, that's what we do at Tabletop Battle. We are gentlemen. So I only got the limit of 4, so that's totally correct what he says. I can't afford to aim because I have to spend my 4th token on moving again.
Yeah, because you need to get over here so that you can run the remaining 12 inches and throw me out of the cover after Dietrich has killed me.
So let's look at his stats, or my stats. At short range, I got 2 dice.
Yes, you do.
Short range, that's 10 inches or less.
I can't see the card. Yeah.
At long range, 1 die.
Yeah.
I can shoot 2 times. Anyway, I'm moving to
Spending
there,
his 3rd action to shoot.
and
2 dice at short range. I have 1 piece of cover. You're hitting on a 5.
I'm hitting on a 5. Let's roll it over here. Come on, 5! Yeah! Woo!
What does that mean?
That's a headshot, and he's kaput!
Wha-bam!
I feel that the Gaslands game we did previously has been kind of...
It's a karma thing.
It's a redemption for me.
Yep.
Because you killed me with 3 6s.
Yep, yep.
And that was with 6 dice. Mm-hmm. Now I rolled 4 6s with 5 dice.
Yep. That's good rolling. But
Okay, anyway.
then you have 1 move, and that completes your turn.
That completes my turn, my last 4-inch move over to here. But now, of course, I'm very much in the open.
Yep.
And we move into turn... No, your turn number 5.
My turn number 5. I only have 1 dude to activate, because I only have 1 dude left.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to do with my 5 action tokens?
I think you're gonna... Oh, wait.
Because if I jump into the thing,
Yes, this
and
is
I
something
take
you
control
need
of
to
the
think.
machine gun,
You can't do anything else.
that ends his activation.
This is very important, guys. I really like this scenario we made. It's really tactical.
Really, really cool.
It's really cool. And we even made it.
So I'm going to fire.
Of course you will.
And I'm going to aim.
And I will only have 1 piece of cover.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot take int cover since I haven't got any more action to well, my limit is 4 and I've won that. So you don't want to move closer?
Nope.
To get...
No.
Okay.
I don't want to move into this kill zone over here.
Okay.
That's correct. I don't want to do that.
Okay. So what do you need to hit me?
I have a base of 4. Every model is a base of 4. And I'm shooting past 1 piece of cover, so that's hitting on 5.
It's long range. You got 1 shot or 1 die, and then you aim it for 2 extra. So 3 dice hitting on 5s. Come on, fail miserably! No! And that means he's out for the next turn.
Yes, sir.
Which is the last turn, which means I will only have this guy remaining, and he can only shoot 1 time. But you will win this. You're aware of that.
Because now I scored another intel thing.
If your turn is finished.
But we didn't actually manage to show people how they use the machine gun.
No, we didn't.
So we're going to do that at the end of the video.
Just to show you.
Yeah, so watch it all the way to the end.
Do that.
Turn 6.
What a horrible turn of events. You killed my Lone Ranger.
I wounded him.
Yeah, you will, but you know, it's the last turn. And we just wanna emphasize that
Emphasize. Yes.
emphasize in this game it's not about, because you know I could go all in and try to kill all these models.
Yeah, I think
that-
you're gonna.
I will, but that's not gonna win me the game. Winning the game is done by being in base contact with that position where they have the maps explaining all the defenses of the front line or whatever.
Yeah, and radioing that in.
Radioing that in every time you end your turn if you're in base contact, and also if you're lucky you can get into and use the MG as we will show you at the end. So even though I killed all of his guys, he will still have been able to radio out at least 2 times.
Yep.
And I only did it once with Otto. So you will win. No matter what I do, you will win because I can't get there and extract info.
Yeah, but you wanna just kill him For the sake of killing him.
I have to go out on a bang, so I will move 3 inches with my wounded guy.
Yep, because you remove the one shot at the start of the turn.
Yes. He's moving for 1 action token. I get 2 actions left.
We've measured this. You have a clear line of sight.
Clear line of sight from my base to his base. That's what I love about this game. It's very, very non-debatable.
It is. I'm going to spend an action token to take cover.
Because you had 1 remaining.
Yes, sir.
I will spend my 3rd, that's all he can do, to aim my shot, which gives me 3 dice.
3 dice in total, and you're hitting on a 5.
Yes.
Well, let's see that double 6, Svein.
Again?
Yeah.
No, but it's a 5.
And a 5 does
Kills
it.
him. Boop. So he's dead, but as you all know, it's a limit of 6 turns, so you have to go in there, you have to be bold.
Yeah, because even though I have no soldiers left, I win the game because I have 2 intel and he has 1.
Yes, and now darkness has set, we can't see anything. There's no point trying to step further and try to find this because it's pitch black and we can hear tanks rumbling in the east.
Distance. Yeah.
So we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
So that was
mission number 3.
mission number 3. Now we will just do a short on
how to use the machine gun.
Yes, because all of the tables will be supplied with this thing.
Yep.
And let's say now that you wouldn't have killed Otto.
Yep.
And you had your guy over here.
Yeah.
And I had...
And the machine gun is pointing right at him.
Because he was wounded and he couldn't move, for example.
Yeah.
Machine gun is pointed at him. I look at the stats. It has 2 sides.
You got a gunner and a loader. On the gunner side, it says shots 2, and there's an H, and there's an S.
Yeah, what is that H?
Is that sort of high velocity?
No, it's hard targets.
Hard targets.
So you can actually use that to shoot at vehicles.
Okay, but there's no vehicles in this game.
No, so you don't use it.
Or there is in the game, but not in this mission.
Correct. So what I will do is use the S3, which is soft targets, 3 dice.
3 dice against infantry at any range.
At any range.
So this is not short range, it's soft targets.
Yeah. So in this example, Otto got in there. He didn't get maimed and mauled by this guy. So the next turn, I can just shoot. We'll also show you another example. So I roll 3 dice. I will hit on the normal 5 because of 1 cover. You can also take cover.
Yeah, but
Anyway, shooting my 3 dice. Oh, and actually I miss.
Yeah, but you have a shot limit of 2.
Yes, and I only spent...
But you cannot aim.
No, because that comes if you have a loader.
Ooh.
But as you can see, you also have only 3 actions when you're in a MG position.
Yes, sir.
So for my second example...
And that's no matter how many actions you have on your character card.
Yes.
If your character is in the machine gun position, you can place the card on top like this, just to symbolize what position he's taking. That limit doesn't have anything to say. This is the limit you're going for.
Yes.
Because this is sort of the new unit.
Yes. So if we take another example, I had another guy in base contact.
In base contact with the donut cover.
Yes. That means he can assist as a loader.
Okay.
And now...
That opens up the other end of the card.
Which gives me an aim of 2.
It also increases your shots to 3.
Oh my lord.
So if you would have been in this position, and it's a very good position to be in, say I had a wound shock token, I couldn't have moved, then you could have shot 3 times.
Either shooting 3 times with 3 dice, or I could have shot once with 3 dice and once with 5 dice.
At any range.
Any range.
But I see here that you also got the opportunity fire. I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the suppressive fire.
Yes.
And I've read somewhere that a machine gun can enter suppressive fire on its own.
Yes. With 1 die. No.
With 1 guy.
With 1 guy.
1 action token.
Yes. You can have suppressive fire.
And if you have a loader, you have the 3-inch radius. There's a move thingy on it, but we're not going to use that for this mission.
Since it's a fixed position.
Yeah.
So anyway, now I'm in here. We do the same again. I have going to spend 1 action to shoot and another action to aim since I have a loader. So I'm now rolling 5 dice.
That's correct.
And there you can see
the
headshots.
Odds for a headshot are drastically Larger.
Yes. Then there's a third option. If I had been in this position.
What if I moved?
Yes, you moved
What
on
if I
your
ran
turn.
over here?
You shot at me, nothing happened. My gun is now pointing not at you, but I still have my 3 actions.
Yes, sir.
So I can now spend 1 action to move the machine gun again.
Okay.
And then I can shoot again with my 3 dice.
Yeah.
So move 1, shoot. And there's the 6.
There's the 6.
And you're wounded. Note,
And you can even lay down some suppressive fire if I go into wound shock. If I'm not taken out, you can suppress me.
yeah, but
Kill
remember
me on a
that
6.
you remember that you cannot enter suppressive fire if you have.
Oh, that's true.
shots.
That's true.
So that has to be your first and only action. However,
You can move the gun and then suppress, right?
you can. That's no problem. You can not shoot and then suppressive. You can move and turn and. But we want to point out that this deviates a little bit from the 148 tactic rules when it comes to heavy weapons.
It does.
Because heavy weapons says that you have to lay the gun in 1 turn. The next turn you can shoot.
Yeah, but in this mission, you can move the gun
For 1 action and then shoot.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be impossible to actually get to use the gun because the guys would just move away from it.
Yeah.
Although, as you could see in the example I did when we actually played, when I moved into it, I turned it, pointed at your guy, so you actually had to move him.
Yep.
You had to do something about it or else risk being shot to pieces.
That's correct.
But remember, it's a deviation from normal rules because normally you would turn it, next turn you can shoot.
Yep.
We are allowing a turn and shoot by spending the appropriate action tokens. So that was the mission scenario number 3 for the tournament in February. We hope you will join us. We hope you like this game because we love it. It's so fast-paced and it's so cool. And it's always, very dynamic.
It is.
It's and it's so fast, easy to set up and play. We talked about bolt action. If you're going to do a fast game of bolt action, that will take you at least an hour, maybe 2. So to have this, to take it out just for a quick game, to give you that the World War II satisfaction, is perfect.
I think we managed to get a game in about 15 minutes. I think that's our quickest game so far.
Yeah. And it's no problem at all if you use your characters correctly and you have a good plan. Use Otto to move up 15, throw a grenade, boom.
Yep.
Shit goes boom. But yeah, that was.
Scenario number 3.
And there will be light machine gun in it,
Yes, sir.
which I've never seen before.
If you like this video, please do the thumbs up thing and subscribe, as 5,000 other people already have done.
Oh yeah.
And check out the video for mission number 4.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, hey guys! You guys have probably already bought the Tabletop Battle dice and the Tabletop Battle dice bags and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys want shirts like this with the Tabletop Battle logo or coffee cups or stuff, we just started branding merchandise. So just click the link thingy. I don't know where it's going to put it. I think it's going to be around here. And use our web shop.